number 1. All right. The material you are going to need is a piece of paper and a pen. That's it. Really, that is it. All right. The first thing that I want you to do is we need to talk about line as value. So what is line as value? Well, we know what a value scale is. A value scale goes from light to dark. So line as value is very simple. Line as value is light to dark. So I'm just did hatching. I'm going to do cross hatching coming back. Now this is pretty even, but I want to make it darker. So I'm going to put more lines on where I want to get darker. I am letting up on my pressure, but it's more about the space, the white paper. How much of the white paper is showing? The more you have, the darker it is. Now, let's do some problem solving. So when we were doing a value scale with a pencil, if you don't have all of the values and a nice gradation, you have an outline. So you really want to watch you're right in here. Okay? You want to watch your gradation, right? Okay. So this is a black pen. The example that I showed you right here is a blue pen, right? Doesn't really matter the pen color as long as it is a pen. Now I'm going to be kind of strict on this. For your project, you can only use a blue pen or a black pen. Later on when you do another, you have a choice project at the end. If you want another line as value, you are free to use any color you want. But for this first project, that's what I'm looking for. This one is a fun one, some scribbling. But yeah, it's the same theory. So I'm just going to do a light scribble. Okay, and all of this is sort of the same. So it means that I need to start adding more on the dark side. And you can see, it does take a little bit of time. Here we go. Whew. So I'm staying off. This is my light side down here, so I'm staying off that for the most part. And I'm just adding as I go. Not sure why the light keeps changing. Sorry about that. I'm going to see if I can autofocus this again. There we go. That's pretty good gradation. Right in here, there's not a lot of definition, right? All of this is sort of the same. So that means I need to add a little bit more because I want to have a distinction from my light to this one. If I add it here, I have to add it here. If I add it here, I have to add it here, right? This is nothing new. We've been doing this with our pencil. If I add it here, I have to add more here. It's very hard sometimes when you're scribbling. You kind of want to go like this, but try not to. Try to make sure that it's a genuine line. There we go. We're getting that dark. I feel like this one is kind of the hardest. Try to get it to be as dark as it needs to be. Okay, and again, oh, there we are. So we got the dark, probably a 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for in for video number 1. You are going to practice first on your worksheet like this. So I do expect you to practice, but then I expect you to do it. I want 2 examples of line as value where you're going from light to dark. Okay, so this is the first step. You are going to practice on your sheet like this. Now, you should have already had your sheet out because I told you what Lina's value means. So if you don't remember, you need to go back and replay this video, and try to listen to what Lina's value means. Here is your practice. And I am asking you to go from light to dark, so keep that in mind. This first one is cross-hatching. I don't mind if you go outside these boxes because this is just practice. I'm not grading you on craftsmanship here. So just let up. You just need a few cross-hatching. So this tone is kind of the same, so you want to make sure that you're going back, adding a few more this way and a few more this way. We want to make this one be different, so I'm going to add a few more here. There we go. Now it's distinct from here to here. This is distinct and might go a little darker. Okay, then this one needs to be different. I'm going to do this one at the same time because it has the same effect. Okay, now this one is darker than that one. We're good. Now I'm going to make this one darker. Okay, again, you kind of want it. I kind of want to scribble. You're going to kind of want to scribble. Make sure you're very thoughtful in how you approach this. Some of you are going to want to have the personality to stay in the boxes. That's fine. It's just going to take you a little bit longer than everyone else. All right, there we go. I can see 5 distinct tones, and that's what I'm looking for. All right, see what you can do. You can do the bottom 2 for practice, and then you get to start on your actual sheet. Okay? All right, that is the first video and the first task that you need to do.